Caridad Signs here, gentle and connected living coach. I will be sharing an excerpt from the book Power Within, The Mission and the Magic. My chapter, Power of Playfulness. I have given birth to 6 children since I was 22. I attempted to do everything the correct way with the first child. I soon learned after my first 3 boys were born that keeping up with a disciplined and structured schedule as well as controlling every moment was impossible to keep up. So much so that shortly after my 4th child was born, I was hospitalized. I remember sitting with my husband and being able to hear everything going on around me, but I could not physically move or speak. I wasn't even 30 years old, and here I was attached to machines at a hospital from what was a suspected stroke. As soon as I left the hospital, I continued my busybody existence as if nothing had happened. I was so busy that I would stay up all night to ensure all house chores were completed. Not 3 months went by and I fell to the ground, shattering my ankle. This is when I was completely immobile for weeks. I felt like the universe had been yelling at me, slow down, and I refused to listen to all the signs. I also woke up that day feeling like I had just been missing out on having fun with my littles as well as my husband. I have focused so much attention on keeping the space clean that I had faded away into the background. Don't you find that most of us moms are victims of this? We are so busy running the day-to-day operations of our household that we have become facility managers instead of active participants in our family. I have come a long way since then. My journey has been a difficult one, but it has taught me to find peace through the daily struggles that every single one of us must endure. I have evolved and I have found a profound connection to both nature and to the energy that connects us as women. Now, instead of struggling to fit into an identity that has been arbitrarily defined by the expectations of others, I find my own strength in helping other women find peace. I realize now that the seeds to my own peace were always there. I simply had to listen. I've gotten pretty good at listening. I listen to the sound of water as it dances over the rocks of a river. I listen to the joyful songs of the birds that come to visit me every morning. Most importantly, I listen to the whispers of my own heart. If it all sounds like deep stuff up until now, that is because it is. What does any of this have to do with playfulness, you ask? The time since my youth has brought me so many gifts, but contrary to popular belief, it isn't my ever-growing spiritual awakening and wisdom that has brought me the most joy. Although they are awesome, thank you time, I feel like my life truly transformed when I remembered how to have fun. We all knew how to have fun at one time or another. Somewhere along the way, we just forgot. I'm not sure who we need to thank for that little manifestation, but somehow, somewhere along the way, we forgot how to play, laugh, and live. Just close your eyes and try to remember your 4-year-old self. You know, that little girl with her hair tied back and running like mad all over the place. Yeah, her. Just watch her for a minute. She looks like a blast, doesn't she? She isn't worried about work or her physical appearance or bills. She just wants to play. As Roald Dahl's character Willy Wonka said in the memorable 1971 film bearing his name, a little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men. As modern-day moms, we have found ways to keep our children busy and scheduled from one activity to the next. We sit in the car or in the waiting area as our child lives their childhood. When our kids go to a party, we sit with other moms, sometimes quietly, while our children play games and dance. When was the last time you joined in on the games, pinned a tail on the donkey, or hit the piñata as hard as you could? When our family goes to a theme park, we become the bag holder and snack provider. My life changed dramatically when I decided I wanted to join in on the games, jump into the puddles, and get wet under the rain. My life became so much more beautiful and fun when I jumped into the pool, not worried about all my excess wobbly parts or if I had recently shaved. I jump in because I want to have fun. I no longer let my insecurities or the negative voices in my head take over. Why should I be sitting on the sidelines? Because I think that maybe someone out there is looking at me and judging me? Continue learning about the power of playfulness with our book, The Power Within, and join this journey with us and other women transforming their lives. Thank you.